Welcome to You Were Saying, a podcast where the hosts argue a random topic with a twist. One of our beautiful hosts is trying to complete secret hidden tasks in the background. Everything ranging from commenting on the attire of the other hosts at the table, all the way to relating the topic to great tragedy. Some would say great tragedy. But at the end of every episode...
Jesus Christ.
That's a callback to a previous episode, but don't worry about it. At the end of the episode, everyone votes on who they think the saboteur is. Can you decide who the saboteur is before we do? Also, just a heads up, there is very, very large spoiler warnings for this whole entire episode, as the question of the day is, what is the greatest twists in movies? I'm joined here by...
My name is Liam.
James.
I'm one of the sensual hosts, Paul.
And I am Dasco. So, once again, I'm going to warn everyone, spoilers ahead. Warning. Get the wah, wah, wah.
Danger.
But...
Danger Will Robinson?
No, just danger.
Oh, okay.
Will Robinson's trademark.
So, to open up the gates, Liam, what is your pick?
So, much like
Here we go.
the rest of you, I probably went through a catalogue of things instantly, as I'm sure all of you went through the main one. I'm not going to pick that one.
Which one's
Star
the main
Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
one? No, that's fucking... Pitch Perfect ruined that fucking twist. Like...
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
chronologically.
Yeah.
Perfect.
When she says that father in German,
German
is
is
Vader.
like-
so he's
like
literally
Vader.
Darth. He's like
Is Darth Vader.
Oh, George Lucas is a hack.
No, he's gone.
So
Liam.
I definitely went through a catalogue of things where I was like, top to bottom, what did I think was the most effective twist?
Yep. And
I
the answer
struggled.
was-
I struggled hard because I was also like, okay, is there anything in here that I just don't want to spoil at all? I found that difficult.
Now, fuck
but I
that.
said, fuck it. Yeah,
Fuck it.
I'm going to pick The Usual Suspects,
Oh, that is good.
Which are-
pick.
Oh, interesting.
which are what?
we can pick the usual suspects, so what are we talking about?
Fuck off.
I do have to say, though, The Usual Suspects, my whole my favourite scene from the whole movie is
Hang
where
on,
they're...
real quick.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I knew you hadn't.
Are
The
you
other one,
kidding?
the other one I was going to pick
That's fine.
is the other thing you haven't seen yet.
There's so many.
You know that thing we referenced in the podcast that you
Yeah.
should see?
Yeah,
Oh.
So, if you haven't...
Fight Club.
If you haven't seen Usual Suspects, there is
go sit in
this
your room for a
great
while.
scene at the beginning where they're all in the lineup.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
they all just keep laughing
Famous
because
scene.
one of them just keeps ripping farts
Yep.
the whole entire
Yep.
time, so they
That's
could never get a
Javier
straight
Bardem?
take.
I think it's Benicio del Toro.
Oh. Whoa.
Yep.
Rich man's Javier Bardem.
Very good movie.
Yes,
I'll watch
great
it.
movie.
I don't care about the spoilers because it's on me at this point.
Yeah.
But we'll get into the
We'll get into
spoiler
it.
and the twist
Yeah,
and everything
We'll
after
go
everyone
through
knows.
what exactly we're spoiling before we...
Appreciate it. Thank you. Jamiroquai.
So I suppose similar to Liam, it's like, oh yeah, I could go with the things that everyone
The
else is
usual
going to choose. The usual suspects of exactly the usual suspects
All
of
episode.
movies with twists. But I am choosing Gone Girl.
That is
Whoa.
another good
Okay.
choice.
Okay, yeah.
Very recent one.
It
Story
is
of our
relatively
lives,
recent.
Am I right, bro?
He's holding his fist out
we're
for
gonna
a fist
bring a
bump,
fist in?
and it's not being
Bro.
No, you
reciprocated.
should have
So we're
eaten
going to
it.
fisting.
Eat it.
Solid.
Eat it.
That was
Gone
depressing.
Girl.
It was a
Gone
first
Girl, yeah,
fisting.
Gone Girl.
Okay.
Based on a book.
Yeah.
Based on probably a real life thing
One of
as
my
well.
favourite
Yeah.
Ben Stiller appearances.
You haven't seen it.
Okay, it's not Ben Stiller.
I know it's
I hope
Okay,
Dasco
good.
picks something you haven't seen too.
No,
We're looking like
Gone Girl. Like the thing that really shocked me was the Neil Patrick Harris scene.
Oh, yeah.
That-
Yeah.
He's in it?
Yeah,
He is in it, yeah.
Cool.
He is.
He's
It's-
very good in
it's,
it.
It's
Very
good.
fucking
Is he fun?
brutal what happens to
Oh,
him.
He's
in
not fun.
Is he Barney? Is he like Barney?
No.
No,
He's not
he's
even like
not.
real life self either.
It's just sad.
Oh, okay.
Very sad.
That's exciting.
So, have you seen the movie that you are going to talk about?
Yes, I have.
I really
I'm
wish
going to
you did.
pick an old school classic, but still an absolute banger. And because I saw it only like a couple of years ago, but somehow in this entire time it was never spoiled for me. Saw.
Really?
Oh, you mean so? Oh no, we
Saw
watched that
one.
together.
Saw never got spoiled for
Saw
me.
one.
Really?
Saw one
Oh,
never got spoiled.
interesting.
Wow.
So when I watched it, I was like, oh my God. To
Yeah.
me, because I was
is-
thinking
that
there's
is
so many
surprising.
options, and I'm like, What's
No.
the one that really hit hard? And it was Saw.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, there was another
Yeah.
one, but I'm not going to say it in case Daska has it.
No, mine.
Daskalovsky.
So the worst thing was like I went through the list like Sixth Sense, like everyone does, like
Yeah.
but that one's just like been beaten to
Yeah.
death.
Sixth Sense,
Like-
Fight Club, Star Wars.
See, Fight Club, I don't want to ruin it because if you haven't seen it,
Oh, he's had a week.
he hasn't had like 20
He's
years.
had
a
a
week.
week.
Oh, a week.
You've had a month.
Yes.
No, but
Yeah, no, he had a wank.
Yes.
so
What's your
the
pick?
problem that I went with was like I went through my top 50 in my head.
Top 50, top
And
movies.
then I
Fucking
worked it
hell.
down to the top 15, which were twists that I did not see coming.
Okay.
So I have the problem of being able to kind of like
Yeah, no,
using
I get
plot
that.
hooks and all that kind of stuff, like the Glass Onion and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Just like any murder mystery shit, I'm like, that bitch fucked him. Yeah.
That bitch fucked me.
We're watching very different
You
whodunits.
I think I downloaded the wrong Glass Onion. No, but
Who done him?
so I went with one that I did not like see coming.
What was it?
Once
Just-
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
I haven't seen that.
Haven't you actually? It's very good.
Don't spoil it.
It's okay. Well,
I'm
okay.
joking, I'm joking, I'm
No,
joking,
no,
I'm
no,
joking.
no,
No, no,
stop, stop. I got to back
was a
up.
joke, it was a joke.
Which was the
Please,
second? Which is
please,
second one?
We're such a shit podcast.
No, it's not a shit podcast because I've seen all the movies that are on the table and like I could go for an extra like 6 hours
I think
on every
commit to
single
it.
twist.
Commit
No,
to it.
commit to it. I was
Commit
joking.
to
I was
it.
joking.
Commit
In
to
an
it.
interesting turn of events, I've also seen all the movies that are being discussed.
What about
Wow.
us?
Can we get an
Us
audience
was gonna
round
be
of
my
applause
best
for
one.
I
James
know.
seeing anything?
It's just it's unique, but apparently I've done it. Go me.
Yeah, go James.
Oh,
Go
I'm
awesome.
so proud of you.
I can't believe you got an applause.
You did it.
You did it.
I know.
You brute.
I'm proud of
I know.
So
myself.
that's like what 4 of the 5 movies you've seen now?
I think I've seen about 12 at this stage,
Okay.
but I'm getting there.
get there,
James's
buddy.
requirements are just a twist.
The worst thing is that I own all the movies that everyone's talking.
That is the worst thing. Supporting them is the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
No,
You've been going to
like-
Kmart again, mate.
No,
Weinstein's
because
money.
all digital
Yeah.
media shit is fucking going out the window. You got to have physical stuff.
You do. And that's why we're sponsored by VHS.
Yeah,
Get
Pete
your
Davidson's
movie
behind it,
6
so now
to
we have
7
to.
weeks from now.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah, great movie as well.
Also a very good movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
All right.
now we've got past the steak.
Best twists.
Okay.
Now we're going
I
to
don't
get to
eat
the meat
steak.
and potatoes.
What's the twist? Just
They
for the
spoil
audience
the
who
fucking
hasn't
movies.
seen The Usual Suspects
Yeah.
and whatever your one was. What was it? Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
Gone, man.
Gone
go
with the
on.
wind.
Gone in 60 seconds.
So, The Usual Suspects is a film about a lineup of miscreants
Okay.
that are being essentially put up against the chopping block to find this mythical man, this mass murdering. Was he a drug trader too? I haven't
Yeah.
seen it in a really long time.
Yeah.
Drug
it was.
trader.
So like
Arms dealer.
the big bad of 1980s,
The drug guy.
the drug guy.
That back when the war on drugs was still happening.
So they all tell their own
The Raw and
individual.
druggies.
Fuck them druggies.
Sorry. you're saying.
They all tell their own individual stories about what they know about this mythical character they're trying to hunt down.
Okay.
And they all have very different interpretations. Some of them say a large Mexican man, so on and so forth. The twist of the movie is one of them is lying the entire time and using things around the room as aliases for things in his story. And he is the mythical drug kingpin
Whoa,
man.
That's like this podcast.
Yes.
Well, like The Usual Suspects.
He is
Oh my
Kaiser
God,
Soze.
yeah.
Is that his name?
That is his
That's
name.
the drug dealer.
Oh, Kaiser Soze.
Yes.
Is that where that comes from?
Yes.
Oh, he's been a real Kaiser Soze.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
That sounds like an awesome movie.
So-
Do you know who plays him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rich man's Javier Bardem. No, I'm just
No, no,
Benicio
no.
del Toro. No.
Who?
Oh
Walton
my God,
Goggins.
I've forgotten his fucking name.
Is it Walton Goggins?
Oh my God, I
Kevin-
forgot
it's
his name.
Kevin
Kevin
Spacey.
Spacey.
Oh, Kevin.
So Kevin Spacey throughout the film plays this
Yeah,
kind of
okay.
like really frail, weak, He has a cripple. He can't walk straight.
He has a cripple.
He has a cripple. He has purchased one cripple.
He's a kid of surprise. He has a cripple inside of him
My
all
little
along.
sewer baby.
True form.
Cripple is the person that we found along the way.
Anyway, the end of the movie, basically the guy who's trying to formulate what the actual shit is going on, he kind of just walks normally, leaves, gets in the car, and it zooms out, and then it's just like him looking through the room, like looking at the bottom of mugs and being like, oh, that's the name of the guy that he mentioned, that's him.
Oh.
And then he's like, fuck, that was him in the room with me.
The whole time.
And that's the twist.
Oh, that's
So
great.
if you've watched
That
Scary
sounds
Movie
so
1,
fun. I have.
like at the end when he
Also
goes,
a good twist.
like opens the bag and he's like a doofy, and then he goes at the front, he's like jumps in the car and he goes at the front. It's essentially the same kind of gist
Deb
as that.
Spoof and
Yeah.
Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is a
I
good
retract
twist.
my statement. I have not seen Scary Movie 1.
What?
No, of course not.
What?
Have you seen Stan Helsing?
No.
I
Dasko,
have
haven't
seen
that either.
Van Helsing, the Hugh Jackman movie, and Kate
Has anyone
Beckinsale.
seen Stan?
What the
Stan
fuck is...
Helsing? It's literally just
terrible.
like it's one of those scary movie, epic movie,
Yeah.
superhero movies. All of them.
I'm
I own
surprised.
all of
I'm
them.
so glad that they stopped doing those things.
They
They
haven't.
were awful.
They didn't.
They
Wait, they're
haven't.
still
They just-
going.
No, they didn't.
Stop
They did not.
being popular.
They stopped being popular.
Are
yeah.
they the reason that Anna Faris is still
No,
around?
they just moved
She's
to
still doing them?
what's that?
No.
What's that? The gentleman who continues to do the Nutty Professor, but
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
no.
Oh, no. Lawrence Fishburne. Fuck.
Who did I say?
No. He dresses up as a large like old grandma, and what's his fucking
Martin
name?
Lawrence.
No, I know who's talking about Medea.
Medea.
Who's the guy, though?
Yeah, I'm trying to think
Medea.
of his name.
I don't know.
But that's
he
like
was in
essentially
Star
what they
Trek.
are
Oh, is it
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
now. Tyler Perry.
That's
Yeah.
exactly who
So
I was
that's
gonna
what they
say.
are now. All the Tyler Perry movies are
Not
essentially
Samuel
just
Jackson.
Not Geordie LaForge. LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. Okay.
That's a good twist. That
Okay.
sounds
Anyways,
So-
that is my twist.
Question to you,
Sure.
though. Could you see it coming?
God, no.
Oh,
No,
Not
it
even
was so
remotely.
good. It was
Yeah.
The worst
such a
thing
good
is,
twist.
so when you watch it, you can only really start to see this shit on your second or
Yeah,
third watch
100%.
through.
Oh, interesting.
So it's kind of this.
Such minor detail that's
Yeah.
shown, like when he drinks the coffee cup, the name's on the bottom of the coffee cup.
So you see it.
It's
So-
like a brand name on the bottom of the coffee
Yeah.
cup, and you don't really notice it until it's revealed that he drops the coffee cup and it flips up, and that's when the guy's like, "Oh fuck!"
I need to watch that. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I wouldn't bother now.
They named an entire media company after that movie,
Kaiser Sose.
The Usual Suspects.
Who is the media company?
Usual Suspects.
No, I know. Well, what do they do?
Films.
Make films.
Ah,
It's a production
oh,
company.
Very good.
I don't understand what you're asking me.
What are the films that they have made?
Some of them.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see it every now and then because it's got the first scene from the movie as their like
Logo.
Is that where they're in the...
They're all on the lineup.
I've seen that shot.
I can't
Yeah.
say I've noticed that, but I haven't seen many movies.
It's like on a black background, it's all silhouetted red.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the company.
I've seen that.
Oh, right.
That's cool.
I'll have to keep an eye for
Maybe that's what next week's podcast should be. Is just for James. It's like, what's your favorite production company logo?
Disney.
favorite intro, and why is it not Bad Robot? So
'cause
Gone
he's-
Girl. Tell
yeah,
me about the girls that are gone.
How many girls are there in Gone Girl?
There are a couple of female characters.
Ooh, I
in
like
Gone
females.
Girl. The one that he's cheating on his wife with, his sister.
I like cheating. No.
Tyler Perry is in it. He plays a lawyer.
Wait, Tyler Perry's in
Tyler
Gone
Perry
Girl?
is absolutely in Gone Girl.
Tyler Perry better be in your fucking movie too, Paul.
Yeah.
This is the theme of the episode.
Yeah.
Tyler
Have
Perry.
you not seen Saw?
Anyway,
Yeah.
He
so
was the Saw.
basically, Gone Girl
It's
is
one of the Saws.
the character played by
New Hampshire Saws.
Ben
Okay.
Affleck comes
Ben
home.
Affleck?
He's playing someone named Nick. He comes home
Nick.
and
Is he Boston?
his wife's gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she a girl?
And she's a girl, and she's a gone
Where's
girl.
she gone?
Exactly.
Probably the shops,
Yeah.
am I right?
Desco is now showing a bunch of pictures to Liam for
The
some
Usual
reason.
Suspects made the Bean movie.
Wait, which one?
So the-
Bean movie?
Mr. Bean's Vacation.
Where he goes on holiday?
the first Bean
The
movie.
Bean movie, the first one.
Oh.
And
Wait.
something Barney related.
Barney related.
Wow.
As in the dinosaur?
But they also were part
How I
of
Met Your
Pitch
Mother.
Black. Like as in
Oh, wow.
Riddick.
Yeah.
I knew I saw it
The
somewhere.
Borrowers is another one.
seen it.
Another great
No
film.
idea what that is.
Sounds awesome.
Arietti, you know the little people inside the house. The Studio Ghibli film made the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Borrowers, American version of the
Because they borrowed the idea from Studio Ghibli.
yes.
Boom.
Got it.
Drop Dead Fred.
That was a good movie.
Okay.
I remember Drop Dead Fred. That was a banger.
Have they made anything recently? I feel like I saw it really, really recently.
Let's find out as Dasco
After
searches.
these messages
No.
from our sponsors.
After
Are
these
they still
messages.
a production company?
They produce
Not so usual anymore.
classics.
Well, they generally make production companies for a movie or two movies and they
Bloody-
dissolve them.
Casual suspects.
Anyway, what's
Anyway.
this Gone
So
Girl
yeah,
Gone
about?
where is she gone,
Oh,
James?
yeah. So,
What's the
um,
twist? She's
yeah.
not gone. She's
So-
just having a poo.
She's just in the shed.
She's
Okay,
doing a
so
shit for 90
yeah,
minutes.
so Nick comes home,
Yep.
and there's a bunch of blood on the floor of the kitchen, and the house is in shambles.
Okay.
So the cops come around and they start looking. Where's she gone?
Just had a period in it.
And the cops start finding a lot of
and a heavy flow.
Christ. Christ.
And there goes the female audience.
Yeah, great work.
I can't wait for
Bye,
Mean
Mum.
Girls.
Yeah, so and then the cops keep finding like evidence suggesting that Nick killed her.
No.
And about halfway through, it just cuts to the girl that's gone, and she's just like driving away. And basically, she constructed this entire thing to frame the murder on her husband because he was just being a bit of a fuckhead.
What a bitch.
Yeah,
Or
and
was he being a real twat?
Oh,
I mean, he was being-
Look, neither of them were great. It wasn't
Yeah.
a great marriage
What?
or anything like that. But yeah, basically, it's like half of the movie. You're thinking, yeah, he absolutely killed this woman. She's
And then
dead.
just hard cuts to her.
And then hard cuts to her driving away, like
done very
really,
well.
really happy. It's
Who's the girl? Who is it? It's not
it
Emily
is-
Blunt, is it?
No. It is. Oh my god,
I know exactly who it is.
Is it Javier Bardem?
No.
Benicio del Toro. Oh
It's
my god.
Forrest Whitaker.
So it took me a while to get over this fact.
Wait, who did I say? No.
You said Morgan Freeman.
Carry on.
It took me a while to get over this fact when I watched this movie because there's only one other film that I know her from.
Interesting.
Amy Smart.
Doom.
Yeah.
The movie with The Rock.
Michelle Rodriguez.
No.
Oh.
She was the
Blonde
female
hair.
scientist that said that these demons are just humans with one extra chromosome.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Oh,
I know who it is.
who is it?
It's Rosamund Pike.
Oh, I love Rosamund.
Yeah, she is
Pike.
fantastic. in it.
You love her, but in this film you fucking hate her.
Well,
Yeah,
bit of
she's a prick.
Bit of a dog act.
Yeah.
And then who plays the husband?
She's fantastic.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
And yeah,
And
so
who plays the cop? There's always a cop. Who's the cop?
Fuck, I don't know.
it's
And what does Matt Damon do?
Matt Damon
It's a stage
is
piece.
probably just around throwing shit at
Matt
Ben
Damon
Affleck.
played the bottle.
Oh God.
You don't get that.
No, if you say it.
Oh, yes, okay. So yeah, it's a rough movie. It's a
Wow.
very rough movie.
No,
I
it-
would strongly recommend
The
it.
worst thing is that you think that the bed scene with Neil Patrick Harris is the worst part.
Yeah.
But then
I
what
would
follows?
argue it is.
Yeah.
No, what follows after it?
It's so fucked up.
It's like so. Here's a thing for you.
Maybe don't spoil this part.
I'm
for Paul.
gonna just
Go on, do a twist.
Oh, look, it's on me. That's
I would
fair.
say that the part with Neil Patrick Harris is a bigger twist than her being alive.
Yes.
There are a lot of twists, but I suppose the main thing is
this
she's not
it's
a gone
prequel
girl.
to Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, something. She dyes her hair in it.
Whoa.
She goes full undercover.
She does not turn into an Eastern European hacker.
And then we see her pop up again in Die Another Day
Yeah,
as Miranda
Yeah.
Frost.
Yes, that is-
MI6
that is
agent.
true.
such
She
a
is,
good
yeah,
song.
Oh my God.
You don't like Madonna? How, you don't like Madonna?
It's just
Her
like
default singing sounds like a record skipping.
It's
no, it was
Madonna.
like the guy who was recording the mix couldn't handle the tone, so he's just like unplugging her microphone
He's
in and
panning
out.
her constantly.
Are you
Left,
okay?
right.
You don't like Madonna? What? You don't like Madonna?
I do
I don't
not
have a
like.
problem with
So
Madonna.
the problem with no, don't even open this kind of bullshit on me. Don't open this kind of bullshit with me.
Are you
No.
okay?
No,
The
because that
fuck?
fucking dinosaur woman needs to fucking die.
Today's episode is brought to you by Madonna.
To was sponsored by Madonna.
Sorry, it's brought to you by.
Oh my God, she's
It's
here.
brought to you by These guys should love me. Look at all the work I've had done.
For those lovely people at home listening on their ears, Dasko is making a scrunchy face.
He kind of looks like a Sheba.
She looks like she shoved her head inside a beehive and then just fucking goes, look, I'm 20 years younger. Would you
Yeah.
fuck me?
Yeah.
Welcome to today's podcast where we do nothing but shit on Madonna.
She
We
shits
hate
on
Madonna.
herself.
I need to make like a segment for just like Dasko shits on Madonna.
Welcome to the shitting on Madonna
Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah, that's
Do you- like Peter Griffin, do you know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah.
Do you know what really shits me up?
Madonna.
Madonna. No, but so Gone Girl,
Yeah, go. Yeah.
the book, I have to
book is
say,
great.
Gone Girl.
because I read the book before
You read?
Yes, I can read.
You guys can do
No,
that.
no. It wasn't. Can you read? It's
Yes,
you read.
I do read.
They're different.
Quite
It's
a
the
lot.
intellectuals.
A lot
you
of
lift.
no. The thing is though is that the way
You read,
like
bro?
reading works, I like to
What's your
read
WPM?
a lot of and philosophy
200, mate.
ones
Are you reading philosophy?
and philosophy books. Like I did a large portion
Like
of studying
One fish,
philosophy
two
in
fish,
university.
green fish, blue fish.
Big Nietzsche
That kind of
fan.
No,
philosophy.
like as in
Nietzsche.
Like, man, who,
It's a real niche
Fu Manchu.
thing, Nietzsche. But no, but
War and
Gone
Peace.
Girl, I had a trouble
I had
whether
the
I
trouble.
preferred liking the book or the movie more, because I feel that when I was reading the book, stop. I can see you at my peripheral.
You said you had a trouble.
what a reference. Dasko
What,
talks with his hands.
I do talk with my hands.
And now we all talk with
Never
our hands.
talk with our hands.
Today,
I talk with my
I
hands.
don't like the credits, only money.
I'm not Jewish.
no, he's a Trinitarian.
No, but Gone Girl.
Character's Jewish?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear about the Trade Federation.
Oh, yeah, no, I picked up on that racism.
And also, mine stuff doesn't work on him. No.
Only money.
That's the biggest twist. The
James
biggest
connected
twist
us.
is episode 1 that mind tricks don't work
Work
on
on the
Troydarians.
Troydarians.
No one saw it coming.
No, but okay.
then it hard cuts to the
so,
wife.
Gone Girl, when I watched the movie and when I've read the book, I
Yeah.
felt that the movie did a little bit better than the book in my
Oh,
head.
interesting.
That is
Well,
a
so which one did you
rarity.
do first?
I did book first, then movie.
You got to do a book first.
Book first,
I
then
liked
movie.
the book
For shizzle.
better because it had a lot more preamble, especially about Rosamund Pike's characters and her rationality, behind what she did.
No, well, the only reason why I felt that the movie was that little bit better is because
What?
in the book, I didn't really develop that hate for her as quickly as I did in the movie.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I preferred the movie over the book because the book didn't have many pictures.
Pictures.
Oh,
you
that
can
is
actually
true.
get a picture version of the book.
She's back. She's back. She's gone. She's back.
Oh, let's make it look like I've been sexually
Hey.
assaulted with this wine
Oh,
bottle.
yeah.
Well, we may as well say the twist now.
Yeah,
I guess
that's
Go
the
ahead,
twist of the
James.
film.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, she. So it basically what happens is he's no longer getting arrested. They're like this. Look, there is a lot of evidence against him, but
Circumstantial.
it's kind of circumstantial. It's
Boom,
not really. So
classic.
she's like, I'm gonna fucking come back.
Oh.
So as a part of her
Was she
escape plan, she
LeBron
went to her
Cleveland?
old friend, played by Neil Patrick Harris' house. And he is absolutely obsessed with her. And he was like, yeah, I'll take care of you. And she's like, I need another victim in this. So she basically does a lot of things that represents a sexual assault. So she basically assaults herself and then starts to frame it on Neil Patrick Harris's character, and then comes back and basically is like, I was gone because I was abducted by this person. He's dead now. Hi, husband, I'm back. We love each
So
other.
fucked.
It's so fucked.
He's not going into enough detail.
That's okay.
No. I'm
putting two and two together.
It's
here.
very visceral. It's very visceral.
Wine bottle up the pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I suppose even the twist at the end is that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regat.
Yeah.
Pregnante.
Brigante.
Pregnante. Yeah.
It's a very
whose
Chinatown
kid?
ending.
Exactly.
Exactly. it's assumed that it is Nick's kid, Ben Affleck's kid.
Yep. But it could be
It could definitely be.
Barney's kid.
There had been I think sperm stored at some point, and it was like an artificial insemination thing. But yeah, it was.
It was on the
It's
end of the
fucking
wine
rough.
bottle the whole time.
Oh my god, he came in the wine bottle.
Oh my God, it was like Drake with the hot sauce.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's a good time.
So what was your bullshit?
So I picked Saw.
Oh right.
I
that's
feel
okay.
like Saw is a classic. It's a
Yeah, I think
so,
we
yeah.
all know. For those of you who don't know it, basically, two guys wake up in a dirty but
One cup.
grungy bathroom, and there's a dead guy in the middle of the room. And you're like, that's not good. And then they're also like, that's not
Hey,
good.
that dead guy, she's not good.
And then following is about 90 minutes of just like, escape room-esque antics. They get out of the room. One guy doesn't. Another guy cuts his leg off. Wild times. And then one guy's kind of just like trapped in the bathroom. He's like, well, what am I going to do? And then the dead guy gets up and he's been running the show the whole time. And then he leaves the guy
He
there.
is Mr. Saw.
Mr. Saw.
John Saw.
Socrates.
Can you explain
those-
other movies in your very simplistic way? It's like,
Give me a movie.
Avatar, blue people on a planet.
Couple of
You know,
guys jump in a spaceship and we go to a planet, and then there's like some blue fellas, and they're like, guys,
Yeah.
please don't take our tree. But you know what? We fucking took the tree. And they weren't happy.
It was
You
just
got-
a carbon copy of Fern Gully.
Yeah,
It really was.
Darn
Well, then you
tootin'
got
is.
you got something like Bluey. They're dogs, and it's occasionally sad.
It's
Yep.
always sad.
Yes.
And
It
Until
is
it's
always
not.
sad. We literally, Liam and I were talking, and you, Paul, you were there.
You
We were
couldn't be
talking-
there.
I was there.
We were talking about it last night.
Is
how
it
fucking
oh, no.
depressing it is?
I thought you kind of. It's quite nice. It's quite a good show.
I like.
Oh,
I
it's
loved it.
fantastic. It's
I
just
could
depressing.
talk all day about Bluey.
But let's not.
Yeah, let's not.
Dasco, tell us about
Louis has
Once
the
Upon
biggest
a
twist of all time.
He is a cat in disguise. She is a cat
Bluey
in
was a
disguise.
rainbow
Louis
baby all
actually
along.
a red healer.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh no, sorry. I'm with
So
you.
did you
a
say?
rainbow baby?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
So it was in like a miracle
Oh, we're
baby.
doing this.
Gay.
Yes.
It's gay.
No. It has nothing. Rainbow baby has nothing
That's
to do
why
with
they hate
this.
Banjo.
Oh no.
Which one's Banjo? Is Banjo the young one?
No. Bingo.
That's Bingo. Bingo's the little
Bingo and Bandit.
Oh, sorry.
Bandit and Bluey
Fucking
and Chili.
hell, mate.
Yeah, and Chili. It
Okay.
bothers me that her name is Chili because I just make her name something with B. I get it. It
Billy?
should be different
Billy?
because they're not related.
Yeah.
But I just want something. It bothers the shit out of me a lot.
What do you mean?
You can ride to Brisbane.
The whole family should be called B. We're talking about alliteration here, and they've broken the code with Chili, which is fine.
That's not
I don't
her
care.
name.
It is her name. What?
Chili isn't her name.
What's
Her
her
name's
name?
Mum, bro. Fucking
name's
watch
Mum.
the intro, dude.
Also doesn't start with B. So
And also
who's
there
an
is no
asshole now?
like dad.
yeah, what about
Dad.
Dad? Did you fucking think about that?
D and B are
Yeah,
a lot closer
seriously.
than
You
D
dopey
and
cunt.
Mom.
Maybe when Bandit and Chili were naming their children, they didn't think about the B situation.
His name is Bandit, so he probably was thinking about it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I love that the whole thing from Bluey
Stupid
is that the
show.
guy who does Bandit's voice, who's in the actual band, and then their
Yes.
band has gone international because
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
keep using the tracks as like TikTok songs.
It's so funny.
And now they're like, oh, great, now we have to tour America. Fuck.
But then you hear the band playing, you're like, it's Bandit. But it's
Yeah,
so
it is.
weird.
It's
yeah.
so strange.
It's just like the same thing with all the rock star shit. And you see like Franklin and Michael doing interviews and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
when you're not looking
Yeah.
at them, you're like,
Oh, from GTA.
From
Yeah,
GTA,
yeah,
you
from
remember
GTA.
Hey,
Great
let's
twist
go.
ending in that. You just have to pick the twist.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's true.
DIY. Hey, tell us about
you
Once
just
Upon a
finished
Time in
GTA, did you?
Hollywood.
I have written this down because I had to get it into a coherent thought.
Thank
Okay.
God.
That's what I was doing outside.
No.
What's Leo up to today?
Because
He's saving
the thing
megabytes
was
here.
is
This is
that
good.
my three that I picked, I didn't want to ruin.
What
so
were your
the
three?
first one was Parasite.
I had Parasite as well.
So
Parasite's a very good
Parasite,
movie.
if you haven't
Have
seen
seen it?
Parasite,
don't shut
no.
up. We don't
You
have
want to
spoil
watch
it. What are we talking
Parasite? Second one is Us by
Did you have Arrival?
yes.
Yeah, Arrival
Arrival's
was my
pretty
But then another one was fucking Memento, which I can't fucking talk about. And then Chinatown was another
I
one.
haven't seen it.
Chinatown,
I've
great
been
one.
there, but I haven't seen it.
Yes.
No, in Sydney.
My other option was going to be Shutter Island.
Shutter Island is a fucking shit
I
twist.
hear good things about that movie.
Because you have to, if you watch the director's cut, it's one twist, and you watch the normal one, it's a different twist, and then there's a twist and a twist and a twist.
I don't think
Seriously, are
Liam's
you
seen
me?
Shutter
Are you
I-
okay?
Let me.
What's
okay,
going on?
Okay. I'm gonna get in
Get
trouble
him,
for
boys.
this. I'm going to get in trouble
Get
for
him.
this.
Island. I hate Leonardo
I
DiCaprio.
have
AIDS.
technically seen Shutter Island.
Okay.
but I haven't seen the movie.
I was
Was
getting
there
my
a-
dick sucked.
You've been watching on
there-
I
TikTok
was getting
sex
my
happening?
dick sucked.
His dick sucked.
for the entire movie.
3-way pound.
Look, it did start off as a slurple nurple, but it definitely got.
Wait, you've only been with. Oh.
Shut up.
A little bit of Sloppenheimer.
A little bit of Monica.
Hey, this weekend, can we watch Shutter Island? I promise to not suck your dick.
It'd be fresh for me.
He has to watch it with a pillow on his lap for some
Look,
reason.
I'm going to be honest. My memory of Shutter Island is very much, oh, hey, it's Leo. Oh, we're on this weird island. Why is he so sad?
Why is he so sad? But I'm so happy.
He's so sad. Oh, credits. Well, fuck credits. Shit.
Wow.
Okay.
I feel like if it was me, it'd be like, what happened in
I
the
don't
last
think we need to
10
know this,
minutes?
buddy. Bro.
So,
What have I missed? We'll
Okay.
skip back a scene.
so Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Yeah.
semi-biopic.
Sure. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Good to
sure.
go.
So, for those of you who don't know, two dudes, Rick Dalton, an aging star from TV westerns, and his stunt double Cliff Booth, live out their bromance in the mansion eras of the 1960s. The whole time I'm watching it, there's all these people like Bruce Lee, all these like awesome parts of that era of television coming through, and I'm like, oh shit, the Manson family's coming into it, and I'm like, oh shit,
this.
wait, Sharon's there.
Oh,
fuck.
Shazza.
This is going to be fucking brutal. And then all of a sudden, three would-be Manson family killers storm into Rick's Hollywood Hills mansion.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
There's a flamethrower.
Oh,
there's a fucking
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
There is one of the most
very
brutal fucking fight scenes. Like smacking the head through the fireplace
yeah.
marble.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Just
pretty
the
bad, yeah.
can of dog food
Yeah,
to the
just
nose
yeet. Yeah.
is rough.
and
Right.
like the whole fact that I'm like
should
sitting there
watch it,
going,
it's very
oh
good.
shit, like this is meant to be history. This isn't happening the way it's meant to.
Is this one of Quentin Tarantino's
Yeah, the
alternate
Feedy. Yes,
history?
correct.
ones? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because in reality, Sharon Tate
What, the Ghost Gravity?
Yeah, she
was
does.
murdered by
Yeah.
mentally.
Yeah.
Do you want to know a fun fact about that, by the way? This is not going to give a shit to anybody. Sorry, I don't want to step on your toes. In the end, he goes and meets Sharon Tate, Rick Dalton,
Yeah,
which is great.
yeah.
It's kind of like a little rebirth of his career, blah, blah. It's a great friend to have. There's a song playing underneath it, and the song that's playing on the piano is it's the music that the police found at the murder site
Oh, Jesus.
on the piano.
That's
Not at the end, but that's like a
uncomfortable.
little bit earlier.
but
Yeah.
Friggin', it's like
That's
that.
so
that
uncomfortable.
it's Tarantino level of detail.
well, it was just like the
Yeah.
same thing with because I went into it expecting like Inglorious Bastards, like
Yeah.
along the lines of
was
everyone's gonna fucking die. Like everyone dies like in the Hitler scene where they're shooting his fucking
Oh,
the
yeah.
Play-Doh
So
head
fucking good.
apart, and then all the people are died all over the place. And then I'm watching and I'm like, oh, okay, so he's gonna show the character that we've loved over the whole course of the film. Watch his character develop, him beating the shit out of hippies, all these other kinds of shit, following him through the whole entire story. And I'm like, oh, okay, so he's going to have like a Django Unchained kind of like shootout with these people. And then all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, it's John Wick. And he's like fucking using everything around him like fucking Jason Bourne. And then it's just like, oh, wait.
Flamethrower. That's one
Flamethrower?
of the best bits.
And then I'm like, wait.
I
So
could- I
when
could
does
go
Sharon
ass.
Tate? Wait, what? And then the Sharon Tate bit happened. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, you sneaky dog.
So, are you saying the twist is it's a Tarantino movie?
No.
The
So
twist is that Sharon Tate doesn't die.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to find where the twist
So
was.
the
That's
twist
the
is
twist.
so the thing is though is
It's
the
not
Sharon
much of a
Tate murder
twist.
in real life was a very brutal thing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And the way he wrote the whole scenes that led up into that part was a flip of the violence being put onto the killers to essentially like what's the word when someone tries to make, is it martyr when someone dies to become a hero?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
martyr, yeah.
martyr them. Yeah.
And it was like
Martyrdom.
essentially
Duty.
showing that
Worst
if people are trying to look back in history and going, oh, if we follow the words of serial killers and all this other kinds of stuff, we're just going to be shown off in the news and all this other kinds of stuff. And then Quentin Tarantino goes, you know what? Anyone can follow the words of a madman, but it just takes one person to just fuck everything up in your life. and they're
Like
doing
that cop.
Yeah. But no, like it was like I didn't see that coming. at all.
okay.
Oh,
Like,
okay, really?
Yeah, right.
No, like because like the Quentin Tarantino was doing like things like taking like because the whole time while I'm watching it, I'm double checking like semi fact checking stuff like if this was actually going to like happened. And then all of a sudden I'm like watching it, I'm like, oh shit, we're coming to the part where they're obviously going to cut to him dying and then they're going to follow the killing to Sharon Tate's house.
Shaz's place.
And then I'm like, oh no. And then I wait, what the fuck? It just swept the rug out from underneath me.
Well, there you go.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Rightio.
But no, I have like hundreds that I could have picked, but I didn't want to because that one was my favourite recent one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It is relatively. That's apparently Tarantino's favourite film.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Of his own.
I've watched
So
all
he
of
says that's
Tarantino's
his
one.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's
Ex-
also why it's called like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because
Yeah.
it is meant to be like a fairy tale and
Yeah, I
fairy
know.
tales have to have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unless
not
you're
all of
those
them
two.
have a happy ending.
Fairy
Shrek,
tale.
the original ones
Shrek 1
don't.
doesn't have a happy ending.
What?
No,
He
he
gets
doesn't.
Fiona. Does he not?
Yeah, he gets the broad.
He gets the broad, huh?
Hey,
And
I
then
got
the
the
next
broad.
scene, she's gone.
I'm
No,
confused.
the whole,
What's-
the whole,
what's
the
wrong
whole
with
thing of
Shrek
it was
one?
like you have to be happy in the way you are. But was Fiona happy to be an ogre?
Well, she always was.
She was always human, my dude.
I don't care.
Have you watched Shrek 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Unfortunately.
I think
I've
most
watched the
people stop
first
at 2.
three. What's the one where he bangs the dragon somehow?
That's number one.
No. There's kids. When does
Number
he have
one
kids?
and then number 2.
Bitch, he doesn't have kids in number one.
Then
No, he
2.
has kids. He has kids.
He doesn't have kids in number two either. When
does
does,
have
he
kids in
have
number
kids?
No, the dragon has
I
kids in
promise
2.
you anything. Oh.
The dragon has kids in 2.
Yeah.
They have kids in 3.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
the,
yeah, I'm talking
the
about
dragon's
dragon.
kids have
Yeah, the
kids?
dragon. They're fucking the first one.
Yeah. Donkey dragons in 2.
Yes.
Baby Shrek's in 3.
Yeah. So remember how Shrek's up the top like going, I'm here to save your princess. And then he's like cuts to Donkey down the bottom and she blows like the love heart smoke into
Yeah.
his face. And then it cuts to later
That
in the
was
film
cum.
where he walks, where they're all like,
were
get
watching
away
Shutter
from me,
Island.
Donkey. And then Fiona's like, oh, you're just an ogre. Get away from me. And then Donkey's walk along the water, sees the dragon. They fuck.
Yeah.
Then he goes and saves them.
No, but my question was just when do they have kids? But yeah.
How often have you practiced this Shrek impersonation?
No, it just lives in my head, run free.
You should
Seriously,
charge
what
rent.
Like
It's
Shrek
your
is like one of
brain.
those things that I wanted to see what the original film was going to be.
With
Huh?
Chris Farley?
Oh, that would have been.
I don't think it would
It
have
would have been mid.
Mid,
Mid?
just like Shrek 1 and 2.
Whoa. Wow.
Do you like 3 and 4?
I
Does
like
anyone?
no 3. I've
Someone's
watched
seen
1
them?
and 2 quite a bit. 3, I can't stand it.
3's fucking terrible.
It is like Arthur Pendragon can go and suck a dick.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. you don't like Arthur Pendragon?
There's a question.
Historical figure, Arthur Pendragon.
Yeah, the one who
Historical
pulls the
figure and
he's
notorious
in the
dick
third
sucker.
one because Shrek doesn't want to be the leader of the kingdom because the Frog King like carks it. He literally croaks it.
Oh,
And-
that's a funny
And he has to
juxtaposition.
go and fight Arthur Pendragon while coming to grips with the fact that he's going to be a father with Fiona. Then Fiona gets kidnapped, and then we hear the awesome
Are you
kiss.
spoiling another movie?
Yeah,
I regret asking.
dude, you can ask me about any fucking film, and
No,
I'll
I
give you
know,
my hot
and
take.
I've learned.
No,
and
no,
I,
yeah, we
I
need
won't
to-
doing that.
Come on, give it to me.
Can
You
we
slut.
can we
Rip
cull
my
all
undies
the
off.
movie
In my
topics?
No. Oh, we could, but if we cut all the movie topics, then we have like 8 topics.
That's true.
You can talk to me about anything though. Like I don't just do.
So
movies,
what do
I
we
do
think,
Yeah,
TV shows.
guys?
yeah,
Who do
we've
we
known
think?
you
I
for a
know I'm
while.
not hosting this, but someone has to. What do we think?
Well,
What
the
are we
thing is though,
talking?
the rules are you can't vote for yourself. So
Correct.
Oh, I'm not saying we're there yet. I'm just saying I just don't want to talk about Shrek.
I don't like Shrek.
fucking- everyone talks about Shrek. Cunt. You can play that in Beat Saber from start to finish.
It doesn't help that I haven't seen 2 of them,
Yeah.
They probably don't. Like,
that's
seriously,
fair.
saw your life out of
but
champ.
yours sounds hectic.
Yeah, it's
Liam.
pretty good.
Yours sounds full on.
Do you know what I like?
It's a movie you would personally you would love.
I don't know why I haven't.
I tell you what you need to do. You need to pick up cooking.
I have cookbooks.
No.
He does
like, not like
actually.
reading cookbooks. Like actually cook.
Okay.
So when I'm
That's
cooking
not a good
food,
idea. He cannot cook. He's a terrible
yeah,
cook.
but the thing is, though, cook is a practice. It is an art that needs to be. It's like muscle memory. You have to keep doing it. You can't just yell out maison plats and someone will go, "What does that mean?"
I know what that is.
What does it mean?
It's a top-down shot.
No,
All
it's
the
not.
ingredients.
I was gonna say, I don't
means
know what the fuck
everything
that is.
in its place.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
French.
top-down
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah, that's what he said.
French.
No, that is what we call them. In media, we call them that
Corner.
because it's the top-down shot
Oh,
with
that's
everything in its
kinky.
place. Yeah,
Kinky.
I know
Corner.
things.
But no, like
Behind.
so with cooking.
Yes, chef.
So I have my phone there.
That
So
corner.
I've been stabbed.
last night I watched Men in Black 2. while
not a bad
making
movie.
dinner.
Why?
And then, so now tomorrow night when I get home from work, I'm going to watch Men in Black 3.
See, I can't do that.
Why
I
not?
can't watch things that I will be interested in because I just don't have the ability to like.
Our kitchen's not designed for it.
It's also not designed for it.
do you mean?
The stove
It's
faces
a
away
fucking
from.
TV right there.
You have a beautiful fucking TV here.
Oh, that's no way.
Watching on your
enjoy
phone?
that.
Dad's
You-
going to
you
pull his phone
heathen?
out.
Put his phone out on the
Who
dick.
watches movies on their phone?
Yeah, don't
fucking
do that.
do.
Don't do
People
that.
on the
Okay, just
train?
don't do that.
Why not?
What are you, a commuter?
Just don't do that. That's wrong.
Are you
Invest in,
someone
like-
on a plane whose tablet all of a sudden just doesn't want to let you watch the stuff they downloaded,
What,
even
you
though
haven't-
you downloaded 3 episodes of The
You haven't- you
Mandalorian
haven't
to
fucking-
watch
stop
on your
bitching
hour
about
and a
it.
half flight home.
Mine broke.
This
They got a
episode's
little bit of
sponsored
water.
by Norton VPN. Norton. Fuck.
Norton.
Oh, we failed the first sponsor.
McAfee VPN.
So,
McAfee, the man who's definitely not alive anymore.
so
John
if we're going
McAfee.
off the
guy from Die
rack,
Hard, right?
the rack of cocaine that's on the table, I would snort the fuck out of The Usual Suspects. That is pristine twist. Just
What the fuck is this
chef's
cocaine
kiss,
that you're
kiss on an
talking
asshole.
about?
I fucking love cocaine.
Gone Girl, like
Nose beers.
nose beers, the Colombian nose candy, show bags. But no, Gone Girl, like Gone Girl. When I was
I
reading
have
the book,
never heard it referred to as show bags.
show bags.
Show bags is a good one.
Show bags.
I like that.
Yeah, you're going to get your show bags. Like, say, for instance, when I transfer money to someone's account, you can't just go, "Hey, this is for cocaine." You say it's for show bags.
I do that. I do say
buy show
cocaine.
bags?
No, I don't. No. When I transfer money for like food, it will just be like cocaine or
Yeah.
something. It's
So,
fun.
And then they went to
does
jail.
Does that mean a lot of people that are like really, really happy just get like really amped around Easter because they want to go down to Sydney to
Fuck
get a
yeah,
bunch of
fucking
show bags?
Easter show. So,
Give me
so-
Bernie
so-
Pickle show
So
bags.
in anybody's
Fun
life,
fact,
there's going to
fun
be a
fact.
moment. Shut up. There's going to be a moment in somebody's life when they're in that weird phase where some people have kids and some people don't have kids, and they're like, "Let's go and get some show bags," and half the group will not understand what's happening. What?
Every time you go to a show,
You get
say
a bag.
the Newcastle show, Royal Easter show, there are
show?
people around you that are like on MDMA, cocaine.
yeah.
Of course, you
that kind
got
of
to
stuff.
drop MDMA to go and see a ride.
If you drop
Oh
enough
fucking
MDMA,
hell, goats! Yes.
You're always walking distance from the beach.
My apprentice at work had this happen
Oh,
to him. He went to the
God.
Royal Easter show and was snorting cocaine while at the Royal Easter show.
Seriously,
and then
why?
While he was doing it, he was having the time of his
Yeah,
life.
you would. To be fair.
And all of a sudden, this kid walks past and goes, "Mum, look, he's having so much fun." And then he had this Vietnam flashback of like, fuck, how many people over the age of 18 have I seen where they're having way too much fun, like way too much fun, and I haven't had the realization that they're on something.
And it's not WizFizz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not WizFizz. It's
not
not
Whiz Fizz.
I know,
sherbet.
bitch. Can you imagine if that's how they started the like the lumberjack stuff? Like they just had a rail on the end of their axe and it was like 3, 2, 1, go and do it, and then start cutting
Well,
wood.
you know that what snuff is?
Sure.
Yeah, the tobacco.
The tobacco, they would
Yeah.
put it on their arm
Snuff.
and then they rub it into their mustache. So then while they're working, they'd be inhaling and it would constantly be coming out of their mustache and they'd be constantly
At,
getting
at
high
that point,
throughout the
wouldn't
day.
you just dip and just put it in your fucking
Hey, it's
cheeks?
cuckies.
Not when you're up a tree.
Just put in your eyebrow.
Put it in your foreskin.
Put it
Like
straight in
everyone.
the bloodstream, mate.
Yeah, can you
But-
shelve tobacco?
You can shove anything.
You can do anything, princess.
Well, she did shelve the wine bottle.
So then,
Go
if
on.
you were to shelve like tobacco, you would get the nicotine pretty quickly, but it
Could you vape
Oh.
it in your ass?
no.
Can you
Yes.
shelve? Can you shelve vapor?
Well, you just
I want to
suck
ass
in.
vape, boys. I'll be right back.
Because like the whole like taking medicine or taking alcohol up the arsehole is because it's the easiest way to get it to your bloodstream.
Yeah, I've heard about the girls.
Imagine
that put it
enjoying
in-
your
yeah,
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Imagine putting it on a tampon
That
and sticking it in your
yeah
butthole.
people die. People literally die
That
because
is
they get
exit only,
instant
mate.
alcohol
Nothing
poisoning.
wrong with storing stuff in the old prison wallet. But no, okay, back to what I was saying. So Saw,
That's what
didn't
we're
see
saying?
that coming.
No
That
one
was-
saw it coming. I
No,
feel like
I didn't see that was coming. See,
banger of a
Gone Girl,
twist.
when I was reading the book, I didn't like. It has the twist of her being alive, but it was like
It's
like,
it's a twist. It's not the twist.
Is it one of
Yes.
those ones where it's like at some point you're thinking we've got to land the plane? Like surely
Well, that's
it can't
like really
be-
kind of any
Well-
of those movies. You know there's something wrong. You just
Yeah.
don't specifically
So-
know what it is.
That is
Gone
true.
Girl would have been great as say a mini series.
That's what they did with her
Girls.
next book, Sharp Objects.
Yes.
They did
So-
a series. I haven't seen it, unfortunately.
You would have the first half of the film as say like the first 5
Just the
episodes of a
sisterhood of the
season,
travelling
and then it
pants.
would cut to the last 5 episodes of the season being from her perspective, and it would be like, oh,
Ooh, I love that.
yeah.
No, I think it should be one episode.
You haven't seen it. Shut the
like
fuck
that
up.
one season of Stranger Things where all of a sudden there's that one episode from Eleven's perspective, and then
Yeah.
we meet like 8 or whatever the hell her name was.
No,
You're like,
yeah.
this is cool. I can't
Oh,
wait
where
to
she
see what
goes
they
all
do
goth?
with this. Nothing.
Oh,
many
not the one where she goes goth.
No, the one.
No,
where she
it's
goes
that one,
off,
yeah.
Oh, that's such
11
a
beca- yeah,
terrible
and
She's like,
episode.
yeah, I can help you break into places. I'm a fucking magician.
11 becomes cool again.
I'll never see you guys again.
I feel like
Bye
they just
bye.
got different writers for that one episode, and they were like, "This is your
There's
episode. Do what you
internally-
want."
Do you know what I think it is?
What?
Yeah, so Finn Wolfhard's got COVID. Yeah, he's got COVID too. David Harbour's got COVID.
Can we shoot
Fuck.
in Chicago quickly?
So
Chicago doesn't
the
have COVID.
only thing that I would say about all the twists is, so yours had precursors the whole entire way through.
Yeah.
Which is
So when I
markings
was
of a good
watching
twist.
the first time I
is
watched
true.
it,
It's like an
didn't see it
Ocean's
coming.
11.
But Saw didn't have any precursors before the twist. It was a pure road.
Yeah, there was a dead guy. He was
Yeah,
alive.
man, he was a
Yeah.
dead guy the whole time.
Yeah, but did you check him?
I did personally. I
No,
took his
because
pulse.
in the
He
film
was dead.
he makes note of he points out the fact that one of the dudes is a doctor, and he goes
Yep.
like he can't reach to check his pulse, and he's
Yeah.
like, okay, and the whole point is that he
He
was
stopped
keeping
his
him at
heart rate.
distance.
Well, not stop, slowed it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was good, and then like just the sheer horror of that
Yeah.
guy as you like, even the way they reveal it, where it's on the dude, and then you just see the guy stand up in
Yeah.
like edge of frame. You're like, hang on a minute.
the only problem that I have with Saw is that it needed to fucking end.
Yeah,
Like, what are they up to now? Like Saw 30?
They're just
I
done
don't
10.
think Saw 1 should be the subject of this critique.
That's fair.
That's not Saw
I agree.
1's
That's
fault.
fair.
I
That's
don't know.
That's studio.
Because I
Yeah,
think
so-
Saw 1 was the only one with a twist. No, sorry. They all have
They
twists.
all have twists.
They're just marginally worse.
Like the
Yes,
one that where the
The
girl
detective
is
was
in
the
the
bad guy the whole time.
The girl jumps in the
Sure.
fucking pool of needles and she's pregnant, like in real life. And she turns out
In
to be
real
Saw.
life?
John Saw.
Saw. That's Saw 3.
His
I think it
name
is.
is
There's
Mr.
essentially
Saw.
the girl who plays the pig mask.
Dragon tattoo.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So she
Rosamund
jumps
Pike.
into the. Essentially gets pushed into the pool of needles.
Yeah.
Classic.
And they couldn't
Bondi Beach.
get rid of, like, essentially make them all fake. So she was pregnant before they filmed that scene, and she didn't tell them because she's like, I don't want to get cut out of the film. And so they pushed her in there, and not all of them are fake. Some of them are real. And so she was actually getting punctured by these needles.
That's a terrible production.
Yeah, that's scary.
Why wouldn't they make
Get
all of them fake?
fake needles.
What's the reason?
Because some
for-
of them were glass, some of them were.
Why?
Yeah, that's
such
dumb.
bad
Because it was
production
cheaper
design.
to
That's
do that.
So
Yeah,
bad.
of
to make
course.
them all.
Yeah, but you'd think, would it be cheaper to not get a lawsuit?
I don't know. Maybe
Were
you
they
could ask
used?
like any of the leads.
guys, I've got heaps left in my van at the back.
You could ask Alec Baldwin.
That's a loaded question.
But bang.
Wow.
No.
Don't worry, he
we-
double tapped.
No, but
Sorry.
Bro.
Sorry, bro.
You
I
can't
can
just
really
keep
stand
saying
behind
sorry,
that
bro,
opinion.
to cover up your
Wheel off the
fuckery.
wall.
I am swaying towards the fact that we need a sorry, bro, like soundbite. Just
we
like
don't.
sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Fair.
Have you cut that from the actual podcast that we're
Hell no.
referencing? You should.
I upped the audio.
You should cut it, and then we just keep referencing
so-
something that's never going to be heard.
I like yours.
Thanks,
like
man.
I like a yours.
I like a mine.
yours.
You're
I think
really
I
nice.
think we're all putting out pretty hot.
yours
takes
is,
this
yours is
week.
fine.
I don't think you've picked the strongest one,
No,
personally.
I always
And
like to shoot myself in the foot because I like
It
arguing.
does
with
sound
them.
like that, yeah. But
Yeah.
great movie. One of my favorite
No.
Tarantinos.
I'd love to see
personally.
it sometime.
The only reason why is because so if I were to go fully in, like
Yeah.
all the films that I would talk about, no one would know what they are. Mine was
Okay.
Johnny Depp, Secret Window.
No
Yeah.
idea. No.
No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
No, absolutely
Have you seen
not.
it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Secret Window.
Secret Window.
Yeah.
The one from the 90s, yeah?
Yeah. Johnny Depp's a writer.
He's a what?
No,
He's a writer. Yeah, out of the cabin.
And he's looking out a
But
window.
no, that is
And he's
like
kind of
that
eccentric.
was going to be my pick.
Spooky window.
And super Johnny Depp.
You want to? No, this is peak Johnny Depp. He's
Yeah.
essentially
What killed Gilbert Grape?
Jack Sparrow.
like
Gotcha.
a horror writer, and he goes out to his cabin to
Alan Wake.
essentially write this
Oh shit!
script.
I actually have seen this.
Yes.
You're
I
kidding.
have seen it.
And the twist
it
in
is
it
good.
It is fucking catastrophic.
What's
the
the twist? Show me.
No.
Oh,
It
is
sounds like- it
The
sounds like-
cabin is a mimic.
Yes. No.
So it's Misery.
Because then my second one was literally to go off the tie of that was Cabin in the Woods. That the twist
That
in
is
that.
actually a very good
That's a
twist.
great
that's
twist.
a
great
great
twist
movie.
in Cabin in
That's
the
a
Woods.
great
also
movie just to watch.
It's a twist, but it's also like you do see it coming the whole time.
Yeah, but
Because
they're
it
not.
keeps
They're not
cutting
like. They're
back
not.
to
They're
the
not trying to
lab.
hide it. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, guess what? If these guys don't fucking kill her, the Titans are gonna come out and fuck us all.
That was a twist.
Yeah.
The biggest twist was also seeing it's like, oh, it's the merman. You're like, oh, that's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
They are the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know who I'd pick. It's a hard one to pick
It's
for me
It's definitely a hard topic.
because I haven't
It's a hard
seen-
topic.
If just going off your explanations, yours, Liam, sounds fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So my vote
It is
would be
actually
for
very good.
you. But my vote would be
Well,
for me.
that's
but
not
it's for
fair.
you
That's not
instead.
fair
So
because
you've
I'm
got,
an
like-
idiot and I
you've
can't
got, like,
explain
But
shit.
that's on you.
Identity,
What are you
you've got
doing?
The Departed. These are
Departed's
The
very good.
Departed.
Departed is good.
The Departed.
The Departed.
Hey, a fucking
Hey.
full bastard.
My
Yeah,
name's
but then
Harper.
the classic one that I was going to go, but I don't think anyone has anyone here seen Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
No.
course.
No.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't bother watching it because
I
it's
don't
fucking
want,
old.
I don't want to watch it.
No, but Chinatown, Planet of the Apes.
Chinatown's good.
What's Planet of the Apes about?
That there is
They're
Earth.
monkeys.
The monkeys.
Oh, they're monkeys. I thought they were apes.
You blew
Yeah, they are technically apes.
Whatever. Okay.
So
What's the planet, though?
Primal Fear.
Sure.
Has anyone seen Primal Fear with Edward Norton in it?
Yes.
No.
Oh, Hulk.
Yes.
Which one?
Primal Fear.
1 or 2?
Yep.
Number 2.
2. Not with Eric Banner.
You know what the other movie that Edward Norton's in?
Oh, he's in Fight Club.
He is. You should watch
He's
it.
also in Glass Onion.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I did not like Glass Onion.
It was all right. I like the aesthetic. I like a good whodunit.
I love a good
wasn't a-
whodunit.
yeah.
It wasn't a whodunit.
You know, I love
No, that
whodunits
is
as
true.
well. Do you know what show I watch a lot? Midsummer
I've
Murders.
never heard of this show in my life. And I'm not interested.
Midsummer Murders is really good.
I
What does
didn't
it mean?
know.
Each episode is
People
a
need
different
to
whodunit.
stop going there.
What's it about?
No.
It's
What
about
are you doing?
What time is it?
It's about white people dying.
Oh, so good things.
Okay.
So
Have you just got up a list? Have you just Googled
Please don't
no,
movies?
no, no, no,
Moving
no,
to
no. It's just,
movies.
no. It's just like essentially the.
He's
So I
going
had
through a
to-
list
Yeah,
of
he's
movies.
going to do it anyway.
I haven't gone through a list of movies. Like I had to when we've got the topic. The problem that I have is I have to put things down. Otherwise, my brain will just constantly go through every single movie with a twist, like Signs all the way through to
Science
was good.
Science is okay.
I liked Signs.
Yeah, but then like
haven't seen it, but we need
like
to.
I like Carlos.
but yeah, like I can go through every single movie that I can think of that will have a twist in it, and that's the thing. I have to put it on paper in order to do it.
Round the.
Jesus Christ.
But then you got like
that's what I
Scream.
should've done.
You mean
Scream's
the Bucks
another
of
one.
Tree?
Oliver. Twister.
Fuck.
You know they got a PG rating for
In Twister?
extreme weather events depictions.
Wow, you do see a cow get obliterated.
No, so I'm picking.
Oh, we're going straight to picks.
I'm going to pick. So I'm
Oh,
cutting this
yeah,
conversation off because
Okay.
otherwise I could talk for a fucking hour
Das
about
goes.
this.
Oh,
really?
I was going arguments first.
I'm host, motherfucker.
Okay, sorry.
Das goes run out of his list.
Sorry.
I'm not run out of my list. I haven't
He
even
knows he's
opened up
losing.
to the
Done
top
now.
5 because.
No.
But I want to fight.
Okay, you want to fight?
No, don't fight.
I want to fight.
No.
I wanna-
Usual
I wanna win.
suspects shits on the other two. Your one, chick perforates herself with the end of a wine bottle. Fucking slits Neil Patrick Harris's throat with the end of it.
Perforates.
You go
Yeah.
to Saw this
I don't
one.
like that word.
Perforates. Goes.
No, I understand what the word
Goes up in
means.
the
I don't like
Saw.
it.
It's go to an escape room. Dude's down on the ground. He somehow
Escape room. Just hang out with the boys tonight. We're going to go to an
Yeah.
escape room.
somehow at some point
I
he
sure hope someone's not dead in the middle of the...
welcome to
if we
Saw
look past
11.
all the fucking plot holes in
unconsensual
Saw,
escape
we get
room.
the awesome twist. It's like, how did he know this guy was going to go to this point, to the exact point? Oh no, it looks like the whole entire game was ruined because the key went down the drain hole the whole entire time. It was full of the piss water and he couldn't see in the piss water. And then we go to this one who's like, playing prop hunt with fucking shit. Oh, my
Yeah,
name
that's fair.
is Vacuum
I'll
Mick
take that.
Cutface.
I'll take those licks.
Prop hunt
You're
versus
doing
escape
okay.
room versus
Take a breath, take a
wine
breath.
club.
Usual
Take a
suspects, but all the coffee cups and stuff start jumping up and
Jumping
down.
up and down.
And you just hear random emotes.
And all of a sudden wants a chair.
Yeah, or you just hear it, it's just,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God. That's the worst noise.
Fuck.
And it just echoes through the walls. And you have the person who's in the
Yeah.
fucking glitch spot going,
Yeah, some
So
arsehole.
is your vote Usual Suspects?
yes.
So are you?
What do you want to do?
What do you want?
I just want to say,
Okay.
from a twist perspective, I think I know, like Saw is pretty obvious now, but I think back then it was huge.
Massive.
Gone Girl also huge. I'm sorry, but I knew yours was a part of Tarantino's alternate history, so I kind of just
It
guessed.
is a Tarantino, so you're expecting alternate history bullshit.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting him to let people live. How many alternate history things where he leaves the car, like the people alive?
None.
Well, we could play it the opposite effect. Hitler's dead.
Yeah, but Hitler dies in
Wait,
that one.
what?
They just changed the whole entire one. Well, technically,
Wait, he's not in Argentina?
Oh, sorry.
Haven't you
bro.
seen the video of him at the
Uruguay,
rave?
I love this. Why did I try to get rid of this?
What is this music? It's very
No, but
good.
like the whole thing with the twin Tarantino alternate history is the. So the alternate history stuff, the Tarantino, the
Twin
Tarantino,
Tarantino.
the Quentin Tarantino.
You know why he didn't kill off Sharon Tate, right? Because then
Why?
he'd have to kill off Margot Robbie, and he loves her too much.
She's
to do
got
that.
great feet,
No,
apparently.
but the thing is,
She
though,
does
is
have good
that,
feet.
so
Feet.
so what other like alternate history ones has he done? Give me what other one besides?
I think that
Unglorious
it was,
Bastards.
It was a part of the trilogy, wasn't it? I don't remember what the first one was, but Inglorious Bastards, I remember.
Django was definitely a alternate history.
Kill Bill.
Is it?
The Hateful Eight, there wouldn't be that many people in a small cabin with a guitar.
That's
No,
priceless.
that's true.
A priceless
And then
guitar
the
that
other
gets
thing I love about
destroyed.
that is Channing Tatum.
Yeah,
coming
Channing
out of the
Tatum would
ground
never attend
with
that.
like no fucking teeth. Don't you fucking touch my sister!
Don't you
Wow.
touch my sister.
He
No,
was
but
great
That
in
was
Bullet
not
Train.
a good movie.
Bullet
So-
Train should have been a great
Bullet
choice.
Train.
Fucking love.
I
Bullet
actually
Train.
don't spoil that one. I do wanna watch that
Bullet
movie.
Train's good.
It's
Yep, very
It's
good.
silly, but
it's
it's
one
fun.
of the greatest films I've watched in a long time.
Oh,
That's a call.
I wouldn't go.
No,
down.
no, no.
It's a movie.
So no,
It is
the
a
only
movie.
reason why is because you go.
Spoiler
When
coming.
I watched the trailer for it, I was expecting this fucking over
Can you
showy
deafen me
fucking
for whatever
shit.
he's going to say?
But no, it's no, I'm not.
Batman
like,
versus
I'm not
Superman is
doing
about
any
Ben Affleck.
spoilers. I swear, God's honor.
Are you saying that you like it?
I
Is it
love
spoiler?
it. Like it was like Brad Pitt.
It was like Memento. It was crazy.
Oh, you fucking
Memento
haven't watched
is good.
Memento. Fucking that's even got a fucking twist in it.
I was going to pick Memento.
Yeah,
Fucking-
like when Dr. Memento sees the
You
the
watch-
Memento beams.
You
It's
watch
when-
Memento and you see the twist, and you'll
that's
be
really
like,
funny.
When Dr.
fuck.
Memento and Dr. Cola combine,
To make Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
So I actually the other
Why does it
night
come in a can?
I saw Memento on Prime and I was gonna watch it, but I was also it was like 10 o'clock at night and I needed to go to bed and I was
Fucking
not prepared
weak.
for a movie I need to pay attention to.
You do need to prepare.
Weak.
So what are the votes?
So instead, I watched Paranormal Activity 2 and it is still really bad.
I got my
Why?
dick sucked. The
don't
Paranormal
know.
Activity one.
Did ya? A horror movie, brothers.
Yeah.
Now,
She was like,
was it-
I don't want to look. And I was like, Glock.
You gone, girl? Where'd she go?
And then halfway through the movie, she shows back up.
I was actually fine. He didn't murder me.
She gave me that Glock 3000.
Oh, no. Walk around the clock.
But yeah,
So what are the votes?
why,
What
were
we
you,
got?
why were you watching this movie at a McDonald's in a McDonald's freezer?
I have been
No.
forced to watch
Chicken
so many
McNuggets.
fucking films. Like 50 Shades of Grey. I was forced to watch all of them fucking ones.
I adamantly did not attend that.
And the worst thing was, it wasn't the film that I had to sit through. It was the fact that all of a
bondage.
sudden now all the women are like, oh, I want to now try this shit. And then they're like, oh, actually,
Oh, actually, this is fucked.
I like watching someone getting choked, but don't touch my throat at
I remember
all.
that. That's fun.
And I'm like, okay. And then they do this whole
That's
thing. It's
what
like,
happens when you
It's
date
an-
someone that likes those kind of
no, but
books.
it's not. There's no like precursor to it. There's no slowly walking.
I want you to choke me.
I want
and
you to-
hit me in the ass.
I want you to stare me
I
in the
hate
fucking
this.
eyeballs and punch me in the anus.
How dare you?
This feels like assault.
I can't look at you right now.
Neck. Stare me in
Donkey
the
punch.
eyeballs while I punch you in the anus.
Yeah.
I want want you to look at me. I want you to call me Batman.
Well, yeah, with
No, I hate this.
for some
Take
reason,
the
I do
cowl off.
not like being abused.
No, but it's just like the
Pineapple.
so. But to reel
be
back
the
to what I was
girl
saying
Zayden
before,
Ryerson.
the reason why I picked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is because his previous bio ones is that people that weren't in history that were meant to live. I didn't expect him to change it to having someone who had died to come back to life.
Okay.
That's what I'm
That's valid. I've seen very minimal about the movie. I've seen the guy who plays Bruce Lee. He did a really fucking good
He
job.
did do a very good job.
Anyway,
hands
bring
are
it back to
weapons.
50 Shades
if
of
I
Grey.
hit you and you die, I go to jail. Anybody who accidentally kills somebody goes to jail. It's called manslaughter.
that whole scene, and then he beats him
He
into the
just
fucking
throws him into a car.
Yes, it is. Look, isn't it? It's
It's a great movie. It is a very good
It's
movie.
fine. It's
I
fine.
enjoy it.
But I was going for the twist.
Yeah, I know, but it's just not the strongest twist at the table.
It's a
Sorry.
twist.
It's
you know.
not, you know.
Sharon
Oh,
Tate's
okay.
alive.
Let me go. So fourth, third,
Who's third? Where'd you point
second,
to?
first.
Oh, okay. He pointed to Paul.
No, I'm
really?
kidding. First,
Interesting.
second. Suck
It-
my tits.
Seriously, a guy is just dead on the floor is better than Gone Girl.
Big twist. No
She
one's
tried
like-
to jail her husband.
It's the movie's not called Guy Dead on the Floor. Your movie's literally saying what the twist is.
Yeah, Gone Girl. She's supposed to stay gone,
Ah,
but
she's
she
coming back.
didn't.
So
She not gone girl at all.
the whole thing.
It's Gone
That's
Girl.
what
There
Act
is
3
no
is called.
question mark at the end
Girl,
of that.
come
It's just
back.
Gone
Comes
Girl.
with a chapter up the top. Girl actually not gone.
well, like the
Gone Girl?
It's not Gone Girl. It's Gone Girl.
Gone Girl?
Gone Girl.
Wait, gone?
Question mark?
Wait,
Gone.
you're a gone girl.
Is it
What
one
are
of
you
those
doing
upside down question marks? But no,
Spanish?
we
To be
saw.
continued?
I was going in, and there was like the whole thing is like the bone saw is just sitting there, and they're like,
Is
okay,
that why it's called Saw?
no, it's because
Yes.
the guy's called Jigsaw.
That's a twist.
I think it's
Philip Jigsaw.
both, but yeah.
But
Yes,
like the
absolutely
whole
both.
thing, like I wasn't expecting like the saw was there. It's like the whole movie's based around the Chekhov's gun of this bone saw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have to
But
do
it's
it
a
eventually.
saw, not a gun.
Chekhov's Saw.
Chekhov's
Chekhov's
gun.
saw.
You know what Chekhov's gun is?
No, what is
James
it?
doesn't read.
Please mansplain.
Mansplain.
Chekhov's glove.
James isn't Russian.
Have you seen A Quiet Place?
Yes, I have.
The nail on the
What?
step.
Yeah.
You know how like the whole entire time, every time they go up and down the step, there's
Didn't
the,
he die by being crushed by a car? Chekhov.
Oh, don't talk about End on Yelchin.
He played Chekhov and he died.
No,
dude.
he was a good
Do you think he
Oh,
saw
I
the?
just got it.
Do you think he saw the car and the gate and he thought this is a Chekhov's gun situation?
James, from you?
But no, you know what
gonna
Chekhov's
flag
gun
this
is.
is
Like
This is
serious
your
though.
sorry bro moment.
Sorry, bro.
But like you know what the whole statement of Chekhov's gun is.
No, please explain- please
so
explain
the
it.
nail on the step.
Schrodinger's gun.
In A Quiet Place. The whole entire time they're alluding to the fact that this nail is a focus point. And then at the end of the film, she's walking down the stairs barefoot and she steps on the fucking thing.
I
Oh,
legitimately
that's what
thought.
happened?
Classic Home
Oh,
Alone.
I thought the
Yeah.
director just wanted B-roll.
No.
And he's like, this is
It's
a cool
like-
fucking nail.
It's like if someone shows you a gun in the first act, it's going to come up in the third act.
Correct.
Like,
Why not
That's
the
why we're
second
going to show a
act?
gun and not do anything with it.
so that's why the
Breaking Bad.
the saw is like they're trying to find a way to get past using the saw to cut their fucking arm off.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like they're going, oh, it's not sharp enough to cut through steel.
They're trying to rationalize it.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what this is going.
that's the other
I
thing
don't
I'm
know
like,
why this is the point.
Do you think Jigsaw is just lying on the ground chuckling because he gave them a blunt saw?
that's the one thing, like the dude has some fucking gumption not to fucking giggle the whole time.
It'd be
Oh,
so
they're not
funny.
gonna get it.
Could you imagine he shits himself?
Yeah.
Just laying there for
hey,
like
man,
7
that
hours
corpse was
straight.
farting.
Yeah.
No, you just pop your wang in a drain.
Well, no, but if he
Wang in
were
a
to
train.
fart, would he have to follow through?
No.
No,
what do you mean?
because if he were to fart in his sleep, they're like, hey, wait a minute, you don't fart in your sleep, but if he farts and follows through, it's like, oh, it's death poops. Everyone gets
Yeah.
that.
Death shitters.
Yeah, you just have to
The-
shit.
the
You can just
doctor would
fart.
know that.
It's still gas.
Nah, you gotta fart and shit when you're dead.
What do you?
Yeah,
That's when you die, not like hours afterwards.
it's rigor
Liam,
mortis.
who
What
are
up,
you
man?
going to vote for, please?
You know, there's a lot of things here that's got some good twist. I like a good twist. I love your face more.
Are you trying?
don't
Who
love
are you
this
trying to
bit.
be?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Scorsese?
Tell
Anyway,
him, Johnny.
I don't like the Marvel films.
I think they're too political.
Yeah. Look, it's a difficult one to vote for.
It's easy for you.
Is it?
Well, look at your options.
I know.
It's easy.
I think the difference between your perspective and mine is I've seen Gone Girl. So I know.
Have you not
what the
seen Saw? You've
I have seen
Saw.
Saw. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
watched it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Saw. It's
Yeah.
a good twist.
Great twist. One of the best.
It's
The
no,
best
it's
twist.
fine.
Nah.
It's average.
Banging twist.
It's a good
No, the
twist.
problem is though is you've got twists
no,
like Sixth
Liam.
Sense that are just
No,
done
no,
up the
no,
arse.
no. Sixth Sense is the reason that Shyamalan still exists and he's still making movies, and we shouldn't.
I
we
like
shouldn't
the
credit
old
that.
one on the beach better.
Which one?
The one where they go to
Inception?
the beach
Inception.
and they get
Inception?
older.
The creator.
No, it's literally called Old or some shit like that.
You mean Old Boy,
Old Boy with the
Koreans?
incest.
Who are you picking, Liam? Audio Jungle.
This is very difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pick Saw.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tight.
Hey, I'll give you some money if you pick mine.
I don't like money.
Yes, you do.
It changes people.
You can use it to buy Pokemon cards, you fucking loser.
Yeah, but I've already got them.
All of them.
But
all
you,
151.
you need more.
I probably do.
So think about the Charizard that you could get.
Which one?
The one
The
that I
one
have.
that you want.
The one that I want.
Yeah.
The
Gen
Charizard that I
1
want.
mint, shadowless.
Shadowless.
Yeah.
No, you want
First
Shadows.
edition. Who are you picking,
PSA
James?
10. Sell it.
I think I'll probably pick the usual suspects.
The suspects
The suspects.
Which one? Still a good joke.
Yep, that was great.
I too would pick The Usual Suspects,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You have not fucking seen it.
but it still sounds good.
It's a good time.
He
There's a lot of-
explained it well.
There's
and
a lot of action scenes. There's a lot of bang bang shooty.
Yep. Yep.
And it's got one of the Baldwins,
Whoa. Which one?
the one that convinced his daughter to marry Justin Bieber.
Oh, shit, I just remembered
Peter.
one that I have.
I believe it's Stephen.
Stephen Baldwin.
Steven, the one that didn't kill someone.
Oh, Stephen.
Speaking
The one
of,
that doesn't have a KD.
You don't know that. He might.
That is fair. Yeah,
he
true.
is a suspect.
Don't diminish him.
Well, there we go. So The Usual Suspects wins. I'm going to host this now.
Hey, boy with head in clouds. What's
Sorry.
going on?
Hey, cheese.
Do you want to play?
the Baldwin one. It was like essentially like cop accidentally kills someone, and there's the scene in the end where he gets off killing someone, and then I'm trying to think of the film, and he goes outside to go home, and then he just
SWAT.
reaches for the gun, tries to shoot himself in the head, but the gun's not
Ooh.
loaded.
Is that not The Departed?
It's not The Departed.
It has,
it's not Departed.
does it have Mark Wahlberg in it?
No, it doesn't have. Oh, it has the Baldwin in it the same.
That's all right. We
30
can
Rock.
Google
Probably
it later.
Stephen.
30
No.
Rock.
Okay, so we got the usual suspects
Usual
who
Suspects
always
is the
wins
winner.
because it's hands down and probably best because
He's very
not
good.
everyone
He,
wins
he
the
did
Usual
choose
Suspects.
the obvious one, which I
Did
suppose
I?
was the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wins.
You reckon I did?
But
Yeah.
the
I
better
thought Star Wars would've
question
been there.
is
Yeah, that one sucks.
who do we think the saboteur was?
That's a great question.
See,
I was
I'm-
actively watching this. thing.
I think
I
it's
was not.
Liam.
Really?
You think it's
Okay.
Liam?
Yes.
Okay.
Any reason?
Because I actively tried to end the cast.
Bullshit.
Did you? You.
I don't.
You.
I don't think that's.
Wow.
I
I
think
was
that's
trying. I
possible.
was trying to
Was
move
that- was
things
that
along.
half
and he
an
was
hour
trying-
ago? Take it to the comments.
He was
Take it to
trying-
the comments.
He fucking threw out a law with a Big Mac on it, and he fucking reeled me in. He got me to fucking open and like, oh, that big shit.
You're doing it now and he still hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I know. He's fucking done it. He's just doing it with the hands. He's like, oh. But
You are that girl who comes up to me with the tight panties and says, "Hey, don't fuck me though."
Hey, you can't do that voice. That's very bad.
That's their
against-
voice.
I've got friends.
That's
That's
my
their
people's
voice.
voice.
I've got friends. It's all right.
Don't no. Put your hands down. That's my people's voice.
can't.
That's my hands. No, his wife's Italian.
My wife's
wife's
Italian.
Liam's part Italian.
My wife who can't cook is Italian.
Yeah, she's a
So
terrible cook.
so she's proper Italian.
That's why she doesn't live in Italy. They just don't.
But okay, so
Who you
who do you
picking,
think it is? Schwam? Samantha?
Look, I'm going to pick you.
It's always
interesting,
the
yeah.
Little bit of a
walk.
tit
Throw
for
the
tat.
walk
Little bit of a
under the
disco. Little bit of a
bus.
disco.
You did a little bit of a quirky little things, especially in the beginning.
I'm always quirky. That's
You
my
did a
demeanor.
very random voice that was so
That's just
off
me.
for you.
Yeah, where you seem to intentionally ruin the intro.
Yeah.
and just go.
Oh, it's just my dyslexia.
off
Can
Can you
rails.
imagine if it's not Dasco? That's just like the meanest thing
Yeah,
you
it
could
is,
have said.
it is really hard.
Yeah,
I can
he's just a
imagine.
piece of shit.
I can imagine what he wrote was a little bit, and then just Dasco goes off.
Was
off,
there
off
a
topic.
prompt that was just like, be a bad host?
No. I didn't say he was a bad host.
No, that was hype. That was
I'm
hyperbole.
even wearing the merch.
I do like the merch.
He is.
Wait, we have merch.
No.
Yeah, we
Why?
have merch
Yeah, he's
that I
got the
made
merch.
myself in my basement.
Oh,
You don't have it.
For those
Small
listening,
ass face.
Dasco has a shirt with all of our faces on it that really caught us off guard.
Consensual
Yeah,
or
it's
not, he's wearing it.
I'm going to wear this.
Yeah, I don't
more
think
like
you
Gone
licensed our
shirt.
faces.
Cool shit. The usual suspects. So,
It does look fucked. We'll have to probably.
We should put a photo up of it later.
We should.
Absolutely.
We also should make an Instagram account.
Yeah, we should.
we should sort that shit out.
yeah, later.
People still use Instagram with the TikToks.
I don't know,
I think
bro.
our first sponsor should be BWS, by the way, instead of YWS.
Big wet slice. James, who you picking?
I also think it's Dasco. I feel like
fucking-
he's done. I feel like he's done a
James,
lot
there's a
to
talking stick.
railroad this conversation, which is standard. It is standard.
Derail?
Railroad derail.
Oh, yeah.
There's a railroad. It's
train.
not right. Basically, is what's happened here.
understand.
He's done something to the railroad.
Yep.
He fucked
I feel like he's done a lot to kind of extend the podcast and also try and end it, preemptively. Yeah, he's a shifty guy.
Wow. This is it's very personal. Who'd you vote for?
me.
you voted for
because
Lamb.
I too am going to vote for Dasco.
Oh,
Just because I just don't like the cut of his jib. I think as a man,
his shirt's good.
His shirt's fantastic.
He's got good taste in shirt.
It's
There was
fucking
also
just the one shirt.
There's also the bit where you were showing Liam shit on your phone, and I know it was relevant, but I also feel like that
I
was a
feel-
bit
yeah,
of a,
he
that
probably
was a
took the
sus
opportunity,
move,
probably
my
took the
friend.
opportunity.
Okay.
And that's just my theories. You've been very Dasco tonight. So let's flip him,
If
whores.
I look to my left and it's fucking Paul, I'm going to glaze you like a
think
fucking
it's-
Krispy Kreme.
oh.
Da- da-
Pop on
da-
down
da-
to 7-Eleven, boys.
Don't you need to be watching Shutter Island for that?
It's fucking
It's
what?
fucking James.
James.
Hello, it was
What were
I.
your prompts,
Wow.
you
So my
slippery
prompts were
Sloppenheimer?
say a bunch of words, but like extended, and that's why I keep going, bro, and like Madonna.
That's
and
a
basically-
prompt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah,
prompt.
it
Yeah.
was
Such a shit prompt.
The other one was keep asking people if they're okay, and I asked basically all of you, are you okay?
Oh, fuck, did you?
You didn't ask me if I was okay.
Yeah, he did. He kept asking
did.
me.
I did,
because
yeah.
I thought he just cared about
Oh
me.
no, I don't
he
give a
never
shit.
cares.
Yeah, no, I asked you. When we were talking about the fact that you haven't seen movies, I said, "Are you okay? Are you me?" Oh, yeah,
Clever.
And the last one was talk about Bluey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
slut.
And I was
It's
waiting-
amazing how
yeah.
many of the prompts just kind of get given to you on a
Yeah.
platter.
Well, I was
No,
like
well
waiting.
done.
That was my main concern. It's like, how can I organically insert
We
Bluey
did it
into
for
this?
You did it. You did
And yeah, I was kind of like, I'll try and make a conversation where you just explain things really simply. I was like, oh, Bluey, they're about dogs and it's
And
depressing.
annoyingly,
Yeah.
it was not only was it a great prompt tick off, but it was also a really good point.
Yeah, and
yeah,
we literally talked about Bluey for like 3
Yes.
minutes.
Still
I
can't believe the
fucking
mum's
love
called
Bluey.
Chili. It,
Oh
it
my
does annoy
God.
me. It genuinely annoys the shit out of me.
So yeah, I thought it was actually pretty
well
good.
done.
Yeah,
Well played,
I'm
Nico.
pretty
Very
happy
well
with myself.
played.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. Now, the true fact is this actually a podcast, or am I just standing in the shower talking to my conditioner and shampoo
I
bottles?
still think it's Dasco.
The twist of this
Yeah.
podcast is we all don't exist. The ether sliding through the ether. More ether. Ether squared.
Have you been doing ether? Have you been to a dentist from the 60s and
Have
they gave
you?
you a bunch of
Get your
ether?
show bags, baby.
Are you
We're
going to the
for a
Easter
ride.
show?
Get your show bags, boys. Listen to the podcast.
What he's trying to say is thank you for listening. We'll be back next week.
Yeah, see
Be
you
sure to
next week
subscribe.
where we'll have medicated Dasco.
Nah, we won't. We'll let
No,
him go.
probably not. He keeps us going.